Now, if you're here, you probably have read the title. I guess that. But I actually just stumbled upon the leak of Avatar Aang, the movie, and I guess the movie's let's just say plot is that it's supposed to kind of fill the gaps about because the original series 2009, 2010, 2005. I don't even know when it came out again. I think 2008, 2009, right? Okay. It kind of started with Aang being a child and post the violations, destroying and annihilation of the whole Earth Kingdom, and 100 years later. All right. So all that happens, Aang is still the child when that ends, and Avatar Korra continues and all that. Aang is still a child. But Avatar Korra continues in a post Aang world where everything is so more developed, more mature, everything seems more progressive. And we don't see Aang anymore, we see Aang's kids. So, we needed kind of like a gap to explain what happened between Aang having a kid, having kids, and finally Aang going and then having a new avatar. Now, this movie does a good job of telling us, like, some context to what happens. Now, I don't want to spoil the movie because I feel like I should not give too much away, considering it's a movie that's actually supposed to be out by October, not April. And I would want to say I am not really pleased with what the hacker did. People spend their lives, like years and years of years, doing this work of animating, and it's not easy. For someone, I've tried animating before, and I know how hard it is to actually even get one drawing right. And someone did such a beautiful, stellar work. Like, I guess the first 15, 20 minutes of of the movie kind of starts a bit slow. I mean, there's action, all right, but the cinematography is not as interesting, not as beautiful as like towards the last parts of the movie, like the last 30 minutes of the movie. They're superb, pretty visuals. Animation is fabulous, of course. The style feels a bit off in the beginning because I feel like the Avatar characters I remember, obviously they have to have aged. That's the point of the movie, but there's just something missing, like the eye structure, everything. It just feels a miss. But I feel like at the end of the day, you can't always get everything 100%, and they did a good, well, 99 at least, or 90 or 95. They did good. Overall, the music and cinematography really carry the movie. The plot is super strong. The gang is still the gang. I mean, I haven't seen tweets on Twitter about different scenes and whatnot, but it's a really good movie, and I really want you to watch it in cinemas. Please don't go start signing for the movie, okay? Just be a nice person. I wasn't nice enough because I didn't even know. I just saw it trending on a piracy site, and I was like, "What is out?" And I got on Twitter and whatever. But I watched it and it was fun. And I think that the main takeaway from the movie is that I really feel like I wish it wasn't just a movie, because I feel like there's so much gap between what happens in the end of Aang, and even in the movie versus to what happens in Korra's day, with so much difference, so much. I really want that difference to be filled up, to get us better understanding. And I get that there's a new Avatar series coming, and probably that will give more light or more historical background flashbacks. I don't know, but I would love to see that. But overall, the movie is definitely good. You should watch it. I mean, animated movies are not my Sheila all the time, but I like this one. I really did. So yeah, that's it. Toodles.